Coming up at 4:30, breaking news out of New York. 2 pilots were killed and dozens of passengers hurt after a crash on the runway. What we're learning about what led up to the tragic incident and how it could impact flights this morning.
I think we've taken for granted how seamlessly TSA handles getting people through security, and we're about to find out.
President Trump says ICE agents are headed to airports nationwide to help ease TSA shortages. How that could impact travel at SCA and airports across the country.
We don't have an estimate right now. We're still assessing the situation. There's still unstable rocks at the base.
Days after a landslide, a stretch of I-5 is still closed near Bellingham. What's being done to get it back open? And Governor Bob Ferguson is set to meet with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver today. Why this could be a pivotal week for the long-awaited return of the Sonics. All right, well, it's feeling like we are closer than we've ever been with getting the Sonics back. So, hey, we'll see what happens with that. And I feel like we are channeling
we are.
Sonic.
Good Monday morning. I'm Farah Jadrin in for Mimi Jung.
And I'm Jake Wittenberg. Hope you had a great weekend. At 5, we're tracking breaking news out of New York right now, where there's been a collision on the runway at LaGuardia Airport.
We went down for a regular landing, and we came in pretty hard. We immediately hit something, and it was just chaos from there.
2 pilots have been killed and dozens of passengers injured after a passenger jet collided with a fire truck. What we're learning from the air traffic control audio moments before the crash.
And beginning today, agents in a different uniform are set to greet travelers inching through crowded security lines. The Trump administration is moving in ICE agents at airports across the country to help alleviate TSA during the partial government shutdown. Savannah Welch will bring us a live report from SeaTac International Airport.
I was so surprised. It's insane. It looks crazy.
Days after a landslide, a stretch of I-5 in Whatcom County remains closed this morning. What we know about the work underway to clear this massive debris pile and reopen the freeway.
Washington Governor Bob Ferguson is prepping for a big day ahead that could help pave the way for the return of the Sonics to the Emerald City.
Huge week ahead,
Like the sound of
indeed.
that.
Yes. Thanks for being with us, along with Ashley and Shantae. Got a lot to get to this morning.
Yeah, we do. All right, we 5:30 on your Monday, March 23rd. It's National Puppy Day, and you've been sending us your photos all morning. These are just some of the ones we've received so far. You can send us your picture of your pup, and you could see it here on the newscast. Text those photos to 206-448-4545. And if you text the word canine to the same number, we'll send you the link to the live puppy cam.
Oh, okay.
That will be live as of 6 o'clock our time through Canine Companions. And you can just watch piles of puppies.
It's a Monday, March 23rd. Good to have you in here at the top of the hour. I'm Jake Wittenberg.
And I'm Farah Jadrin in for Mimi this morning, and here's what we're tracking for you now at 6. We do have breaking news. The U.S. will hold off targeting power plants in Iran, at least for now. The announcement from President Trump as talks lead to an extended deadline for the country.
We went down for a regular landing, and we came in pretty hard. We immediately hit something, and it was just chaos from there.
2 pilots are now confirmed dead and dozens of passengers injured after a passenger jet collided with a fire truck on the runway at LaGuardia Airport in New York. What we're learning from air traffic control audio moments before the crash.
And starting today, agents in a different uniform are set to greet travelers inching through crowded security lines. The Trump administration is moving in ICE agents at airports across the country to help alleviate TSA during the partial government shutdown. Savannah Welch is live for us at SeaTac International with the latest.
And Washington Governor Bob Ferguson is prepping for a big day ahead that could pave the way for a return of the Sonics to the Emerald City. And we have a huge announcement at 6:45 this morning involving the Seattle Kraken. You don't want to miss that too. So much going on here on our Monday.
It's National Puppy Day, and check out Roscoe with a beautiful time. You know, I think he's probably making you feel a little self-conscious of how good he looks in a tie.
This is me as a dog, I think.
I think so too.
Jake, at 5 months old,
Is that a
everyone.
double Windsor? Nice.
A double Windsor. We have been asking all of you to send us in your puppy and dog photos because it is National Puppy Day, and it's a very exciting day because all of you get to celebrate with your favorite photos.
We joke about this. We would ask you at home to send pictures of your family. We would never get this
Those
many
are hard
photos
to
of your
find.
children.
You probably don't have 50 photos of one pose of a human child or their family member.
Maybe you do.
6-month-old.
But
maybe. But these are just more fun. At 12 years old, Lucy Bean. Oh, hello,
no
Leo.
matter the age, they're all puppies.
They are.
Yeah.
You can text us your
Trim of the
photos to
eyebrows here, right?
206-448-4545. Well, yeah, maybe these a little bang trim.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Pay. Next at noon.
I think we've taken for granted how seamlessly TSA handles getting people through security, and we're about to find out.
President Trump says ICE agents are headed to airports nationwide to help ease TSA shortages. How that could impact travel at SCA and airports across the country. Governor Bob Ferguson is set to meet with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver today. Why this could be a pivotal week for the long-awaited return of the Sonics.
And we're going to keep things dry again here on Monday afternoon, but a lot more clouds around, and it looks like we're going to see rain with those clouds by the time we head into Tuesday. More on amounts coming up.
Plus, days after a landslide, a stretch of I-5 is still shut down near Bellingham. What's being done to get it back open? King 5 News at noon starts now. The Trump administration is rolling out a new plan today to address the travel chaos playing out at airports nationwide. ICE agents are now being deployed at more than a dozen airports, including Houston, Atlanta, New Orleans, and Newark. The goal is to speed up security lines as a record number of TSA agents either call out sick or quit entirely. They're not getting paid during the partial government shutdown. The question now is, will federal agents come to SeaTac Airport?
Coming up on King 5 News at 4, a teen accused in a double homicide in Rainier Beach is back in front of a judge today. What happened inside the courtroom?
Glad the link rail is here. Finally, it's been a long time coming.
Sound Transit's long-awaited Cross Lake connection is set to open this weekend. We'll take a look at the economic impact expected. And the Seahawks lock up Jackson Smith and Jigba to a record-breaking contract extension. Why the Seahawks made the move.
And we've been dry for the past few days, but we're gearing up for another very wet day ahead heading into Tuesday. We're going to let you know when exactly that rain will arrive, how much is on the way, and if that will mean any mountain snow or not. Coming up.
Up in the air tonight, no ruling yet on whether the accused teen in a Rainier Beach double homicide will face adult charges. 2 teenagers were shot and killed outside their high school in January. This is King 5 News at 4. I'm Madison Wade. Thanks for being with us. That teenager was back in juvenile court just a few hours ago. So happy National Puppy Day to all the puppies out there right now watching right now. Thank you so much. King 5 News at 5 with Joyce Taylor is next.
Now at 5, what authority do ICE agents have in our nation's airports?
This is an interesting place where you have local jurisdiction and federal jurisdiction.
How SCA is preparing for possible deployment while keeping a handle on security.
These cases are tragic all around.
Nearly 3 years after the tragic death of pregnant woman Ina Kwan, we're learning more about why her killer won't go to trial.
Both came to the same conclusion, that he was insane at the time of this crime.
Very heartbreaking, very upsetting.
Keeping the peace and property values in Skagit County.
It sounds like a little mini jet engine.
Why the community is pushing back against a noisy new neighbor.
It's been a long time coming.
Connected at last.
I think it's key definitely in connecting to Eastside and Seattle.
When riders can take advantage of the new rail line over Lake Washington. And And now at 5, security wait times ballooning as ICE agents arrive at more than a dozen U.S. airports. This comes as the TSA continues to see a climbing number of call-outs with the ongoing Department of Homeland Security shutdown. President Trump says it was his idea to send federal agents to these airports. He says that they're there to help TSA in areas not needing expertise like X-ray screening. Travelers have faced unpredictable wait times at busy airports like Chicago's O'Hare. And some, like Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson, are telling passengers to arrive at least 4 hours ahead of departure. Meantime, TSA workers have gone without pay since mid-February. As the lines get longer, ICE agents are being tapped to help with airport security.
There's a lot of legal questions around that.
The controversial plan rolling out and what it could mean for SeaTac Airport.
After years of delays, the wait is almost over.
We're definitely going to be using the light rail, all of us.
With light rail finally ready to cross Lake Washington, businesses are optimistic about the boost it could bring.
Powering homes, but disturbing the peace.
We've been actually hit with worse noise than we do in the city.
Neighbors in Skagit County say a battery farm is too loud to live next to, and they are pushing back.
From an internet upgrade to public safety concerns.
People need to know that they have a voice.
Gas leaks, flooding, and frustration in Algona as residents demand answers tonight.
And the Sonics push is heating up.
It was an important conversation, a valuable one.
The key meeting held today and why Seattle may be closer than ever to an NBA return. Long lines, frustrated travelers, now a new presence at airport security. Immigration agents are stepping in at some airports as TSA workers go without pay during the partial government shutdown. This is King 5 News at 6:30. I'm Joyce Taylor.
I'm Greg Copeland. So far, SeaTac Airport has not seen the long lines that other airports across the country have, but
it sounds like a little mini jet engine.
It's meant to keep the lights on, but some Skagit County neighbors say it's keeping them up at night, the fight to turn down the noise.
It's a whole new experience for Amtrak's passengers.
A new era for Amtrak, but a tough day for workers. The staffing changes sparking concern in Seattle.
The battle over mail-in ballots, that is going to the Supreme Court. A look at what ballots may not be counted in the next election.
Some people living in Skagit County are fighting a noisy neighbor they say is ruining their property values. It isn't barking dog or a loud car. It's a Puget Sound Energy microgrid. Glad you're with us at 7. I'm Greg Copeland.
I'm Joyce Taylor. Our North Bureau Chief Eric Wilkinson breaks down what a microgrid is.
UI in the meantime.
The new law that aims to slash the time it takes to hold them accountable.
It puts lives at risk.
These cases are tragic all around.
Nearly 3 years after a pregnant woman was shot and killed in Seattle, we're learning the man who did it won't go on trial. Tonight, a clearer picture of why.
Both came to the same conclusion that he was insane at the time of this crime.
Security lines at U.S. airports lasting hours. The president's solution? ICE.
There's a lot of legal questions around that.
President Trump's plan to ease the burden on TSA agents amid a partial government shutdown and what that could mean for SeaTac.
Been a long time coming.
It's a new era for transportation in Puget Sound.
We're definitely going to be using the light rail, all of us.
The Link Light Rail connecting to the east side is just about ready for its first passengers.
About time. It's about time.
The sun brought people out this weekend, and with it, a spike in impaired driving arrests in Pierce County. And now Washington State has a new law to fast-track DUI cases, which can take nearly 2 years to move forward because of a backlog. King 5's Maddie White shows us why the urgency is real.
Yeah, Greg, look no further than the video you're about to see out of Tacoma. Nobody was hurt, but deputies say it appeared the man was drunk.